Hi everybody, it's Shalene. I know, where have I been? I did a lot of flip throughs, been uploading those. As far as coloring, I really haven't done much. And I'm in my family room with the air conditioner. I turned down the fan on it so that hopefully you can hear me. And I'm still trying to figure out where to put the camera while oops, that ain't gonna work. I wonder why. Well, I guess it's the best I'm gonna be able to do it so that you guys can see. But I'm going to be coloring in Curious Creatures. And I'm doing this as a buddy color with Jennifer. I know she already put up her video. I haven't watched it yet, though. I was supposed to have started this 2 weeks ago, and there was stuff going on here at the house, and I needed a break from the coloring community a little bit. So let's get started. Anyways, I picked this coloring book and I let Jennifer pick the page, and she picked this, and I will put a link to her YouTube channel down below. And I don't have, I hope you can see that okay. I have lights on, but I don't have this table flat. I might have to switch. Anyways, sorry, it's been really hot here for the past couple days. I brought the boys here today in the air-conditioned room, and they just left. So on this page, I'm going to use my Derwent metallic. I have 12 of them. And I'm going to use my Marco Refine colored pencils. I'm hoping this is bright enough because it's really bright in here, but it looks kind of shadowy in the screen. Okay. So, what's been going on with me? Oh boy. Well, 2 Saturdays ago was when my husband and 2 sons were putting in the new tub. So they got the tub all put in. First they'd take the old tub out. And we live in a trailer, so it's a hallway, and trying to maneuver around things. I left the house because I didn't want to see, hear, know anything. I went and spent the day at my parents', and I colored with them at their house. These don't have colors on them, it just says number 560. So, as I was saying, so I stayed at my parents' until someone called me and said, "When you coming home?" And it was like 7 o'clock. And I got to my parents around 11, because I told my mom I'd be there early, but I had to stop and get gas in the car, and I stopped at Wegmans to get sushi for my lunch and a couple things to drink. So that was my day there. So I asked, during the afternoon, I asked Scott how it was going, at home, and he said something about it was fine now, and I said, did you have a problem? And he said, yeah, just stupidity. So I left it at that. My friend Kathy came over for a little bit. Her and her sister were going to the winery and wanted me to meet them. And I said, no, I'm spending the day at my parents'. So Kathy said, should I bring my color in? And I said, sure. So she came and colored for a little bit. What else? I just got to tell you about the tub, because that's another story all on its own. Jen already heard this story from me, because her and I chat just about every day. So I forgot. Oh, so they got the tub in all the way on Sunday. So Scott went to put in the hardware and stuff for the faucet, and realized he needed a compound or something. I don't remember what it was, and he didn't have it, so he says, I'll do it tomorrow. Is that what happened? I have to remember how this whole story goes, because I'm trying to remember in the order of what happened. So him and Justin were working on that, and Justin went to wash the side of the tub, just wiping it down, not scrubbing it, but just wiping it down. You know, it had dust, whatever, it had stuff on it. And his hand went through it. Yeah. You want to see a grown man almost cry? That would be my husband. I heard swearing, so I knew something happened. So I text Dylan. The tub just broke, with swear words that I won't repeat, but then he repeats back, you effing gotta be kidding me. And I said, no, I'm not. So I told Scott, just leave the tub alone. Take showers at Dylan's again. As long as I have a toilet, I don't care. So Justin calls the place where we bought the tub, and they said, bring it in. Justin says, we can't find the receipt, but Justin says, I put it on my debit card. Scott had paid for it, but I don't know why Justin put it on his debit card. I didn't ask. They said, no problem. So Justin and Dylan take it back the next day, and they looked at it and said, this was inspected. It was flimsy. They said, do you know how many of these tubs we sell out of this store? We've never had this happen. They said, this doesn't even look right. It was very flimsy made. There wasn't enough fiberglass on it. It was very cheaply made. It was, and it's the same kind of tub Dylan says he has. So while Dylan goes out back to shipping and receiving and drops off the tub and pick up the new one, they told Justin that they would give us 20% off the new tub. And I wanted sliding doors on it because that's what it showed in the store, was with the sliding doors. So they're coming home. Dylan says to Justin, "You and Mom need alcohol." So they stopped at the liquor store and Justin bought me a bottle of wine and himself a bottle of wine. Scott doesn't drink, although he probably wished he had at that time. But the store was very nice, and actually while Justin was there, they called the manufacturer and told them what happened. And they told them the number of who inspected it. And the manufacturer felt really bad because they haven't had that happen. And the store said, what if they were standing in the tub and gone through it? That'd be a lawsuit right there. So, anyways, the new tub is in. It's very nice. The sides seem to be lower than my last one. It's easier for me to get in and out of the tub. Oh, I forgot to put paper in between. Let me go grab a piece of paper. So that's what went on with the tub. So Scott had to take an extra day off from work to get it all done. Okay, I got it. As for me, what have I been doing? Not a hell of a lot. I haven't even been coloring because everything from the bathroom was in my family room. They were walking in and out through the kitchen, so it just was not convenient to color or do videos. All the flip through videos that I've been putting up were all done one day. I think last week, right after they put the tub in. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Amber had the day off. They were closed where she works. So yeah, because that was the day they put the tub in, the new tub in. So when they were done, I cleaned up in the kitchen and did the flip throughs. I'm hoping my air conditioner's not too loud. I had it on turbo fan. I don't like the heat. It's 80 today. Dylan says it's supposed to be like that tomorrow. So I might be bringing the boys again tomorrow. Actually, Blake was really good. Usually he won't sleep anywhere but his crib. But he fell asleep on the couch. He was starting to, but he was kind of fussy, so I kind of rocked him in my arms a little bit. And he fell right to sleep. And then he slept for like an hour, which isn't very long for him. He usually sleeps at least 2 hours, sometimes 3. But his new thing at their house, and he did it here for half an hour, is they have a sectional, so it's like a U shape. And so she'll stick them on the couch by one of the corners with his bottle. And she said all day yesterday, all he did was sit there and chill out on the couch in that little corner watching TV. And I said, well, we're wondering if it's because it was so hot. Their trailer gets really hot. But when he got up this morning, I fed him his oatmeal. He ate that, and then I gave him a little bit of a bottle and put on Mickey Mouse. And I thought, well, I'll try it with him to see if he'll veg out, and he did the whole time until Carson got up and we came here, which was about an hour. Sorry, I got a dry throat. I have been reading a lot. That's what I've been doing instead of coloring. Been reading, and I cleaned out my closet and all the drawers in my dresser. And I have my bed frame is a water bed frame that has the 3 drawers on each side. We took the water bed mattress out many years ago because Scott threw his back out and now he has back problems. And that was about 25 years ago. So I miss my water bed. I love sleeping on the water bed. But we have a regular mattress, but there isn't anything wrong with the water bed frame. We just kept it, the frame. And it's got the pedestal, which has the drawers, and then the headboard has like a bookcase. But the mattress kind of covers a lot of the bookcase. I don't really use it as a bookcase. I did when it was a water bed because that was the only room that had an air conditioner in it. So in the summertime, the boys and I would sit in my bedroom all day with a stack of books. So I just left them in the headboard. And back then, pretty much all I read was Harlequins, and romance. So yeah, I've been reading a lot. I did a readathon this past weekend. It's is it Shadow Lounge readathon? Something like that on Facebook. And it's the second weekend of every month from 6 p.m. Friday to 6 p.m. Sunday. It's not like the Dewey 24 where you have to stay awake. It's just read as much as you want to for the whole weekend. So I had been on page 30 of The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. So I didn't get to read. Did I read? I read a little bit Friday night, but I didn't pick my book up again till Saturday around noon. And I finished it Sunday morning, I think. And so, yeah, The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. Now I want to watch the movie. I won't get to that tonight because I want to watch Shadowhunters. But, I want to watch The Longest Ride this week. See how it compares to the book. Scott saw me reading it. Scott's seen the movie a few times. And so I'm talking about the book and he's going, that wasn't in the movie. So we'll see how much. He told me, like I would tell him the part I'm on and what happened. And he said, well, that didn't happen. So he'd tell me a different way of how it happened. And so I don't know if the ending's different. And then I read, well, let me tell you a little bit about The Longest Ride. Has to do with a young guy who's in the rodeo and rides bulls for a living to help his mom pay bills on the ranch. And he meets up with a young woman from college. And so their relationship forms. And then there's also another story going on of a 91-year-old gentleman who had, it's winter time and he had gotten in a car accident and he's down like in a ravine and he sees his dead wife and she keeps talking to him, it's not his time, and he's dying of thirst and she's trying to talk to him and he can't move because he really hurt himself. And he had a bottled water in the car but he can't get to it and it's just in bad shape. And so during that time, it's like each chapter is different. Like it'll talk about Luke and Sophia for a while, and he's the rodeo guy and she's a college student, and then it will talk about Ira and Ruth, and Ira's the old gentleman, and so you get to know the story of Ira and Ruth and how they met and their relationship. I really like the book. And then yesterday I started and finished Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. And that was good. That had to do with Annie, who is like 28, and she's engaged to someone from money, and getting ready for her wedding. And it talks about her past and something terrible that happened to her when she was 14. But as you get near the end of the book, you realize that's not the only thing that happened. So the book was really good. So I read that, and I'm getting ready to read something from NetGalley that's a review. It's an ebook for review. Okay, everybody, sorry. I just haven't felt like doing coloring videos. It seems that I don't want to get into it. I'm just not happy with someone right now and what they are doing. That's not the color I want. So yeah, this week I want to read my NetGalley books. I have 5 picked out. 4 or 5. I read quite a few books past couple weeks. Those are the last 2 that I read. I still have to do a couple booktube videos. It's just been so hot, I haven't been doing much with my hair or makeup because I haven't cared. And today my nails are crappy because, well, that one broke. It split right in here. So I had to clip that one today, and these 2 I had to clip again. Nail polish is chipping and I need to get that all off. So, I went grocery shopping yesterday before it got too hot out. And I bought lunch meat and stuff for fruit and pretzels for this yesterday and today because I don't cook in this heat. I don't grill out in this heat. I do like to use my crock pot though in the heat because we eat in the family room where the air conditioner is when it's too hot. My kitchen's very hot. So have you all been busy coloring I know a few of you have. Have you been reading any good books? Yeah, that's the dog whining. Ever since we've taken out the bathtub and put in a new bathtub, it has stressed her out. She has been up my ass more than normal. She sleeps up so tight against me at night that I'm waking up with bad back. Last Friday, I woke up with my hip killing me, and that pain never went away till last night. So, she is very stressed out. She was pacing and whining all last week. She's not doing that anymore. Thank God. Oh, if you see this, it's because I wanted to use my Crayola Super Tip markers. But it left, I did it real lightly, and it left, I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? It left a little bit of a shadow, so I decided not to use them, even though this paper's kind of thick. And the Crayolas are water-based. They're not alcohol-based, but I didn't like that it left that little bit of a shadow, so I decided not to use them in here. And then last week, I think it was maybe Tuesday. No, Justin didn't work Tuesday. Anyways, he came home. He works at Target. He came home with the DVD Beauty and the Beast. So he says to me, we're going to watch this Friday night and have junk food or whatever. And I said, okay. Well, Friday morning, I woke up not feeling well. I was very lightheaded. I got dizzy a few times. Excuse me, but I had diarrhea bad. So I told him, I'm not eating junk food. I'm not eating much of anything. And I was exhausted. I was like that for 2 to 3 days. All weekend. And then Scott said he felt like that for a couple days too. And he didn't tell me. So I didn't know he had something. I thought maybe it was something I ate. Well, the heat will do that to me too, but just not. I was exhausted. Couldn't even move. And I would pick up Blake and I would get dizzy. Thankfully, the boys, I fed them. Made sure they were clean. That was about as far as that went. So that's why I got to do a lot of reading also. So anyways, Friday night, Justin and I watched Beauty and the Beast, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. And it pretty much follows the cartoon. Emma Watson played Belle, and her dad was played by Kevin Kline. Now I've been watching Ann Siggers. She changed her channel name. It's still there, it's just My Colorful World, I believe. And she's got me wanting to buy Nikki Burnett's grayscale books really, really bad, but I'm on a coloring book ban. I would like all her books eventually, but I put them on my wish list on Amazon. Like, I can't get them right now. She's supposed to be on a band too, but I just saw her put up a video. I haven't watched it yet. I'm behind on some of the coloring videos, so I want to watch some of those today while I'm coloring this. Either that or I'll color something else. Since this is a buddy color, I probably better only color this on video. I'll find something else. I have my color lawn is this month. I don't even know if I've colored anything from my color along. How sad is that? I just remembered I have to answer some of the comments that people have been leaving on the flip-throughs. I haven't even done that. keep getting members joining my Facebook group, and I am thoroughly enjoying all the finished pieces and the whips that you all are doing. I am very impressed. My hand's bothering me today. I don't know why. Okay, so how many of you have any of the Nikki Burnett books and color in them? They are grayscale, but Anne says that they are the nicest grayscale coloring books there are. So I really want a couple of them. And then Bennett Klein just came out with a new coloring book, number 5, I believe it's called. Came out with Steam and then number 5. Really? So I'm trying to fit in again, like I said, my reading, my cross stitching, and playing Sims again. So like this past weekend was the readathon for the whole weekend. So I think every weekend I'm gonna have a different thing. So like one weekend we'll be playing Sims all weekend when I get a chance. Another weekend will be just coloring that whole weekend, and then another weekend just cross stitching all weekend, because I think I'd get more done that way. The only thing is starting this Saturday I have the boys every other Saturday for the summer, because Amber's going to school and she has classes Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and every other Saturday. And Dylan works Saturdays. So Monday nights and Wednesday nights her classes are like 6 to 9:30. So Dylan said one of those nights, which I'm going to tell him Wednesday, he's going to take me grocery shopping. So I like shopping. I just have a hard time unloading everything. So this way he can help me. And then the class is Saturdays. I think they're from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. and Dylan works till 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturdays, so I just told him there might be one Saturday in July. They might have to find someone else, or Dylan will have to take the day off because it's mine and Scott's wedding anniversary. And we like to go and do stuff, so. Well, I gotta ask Scott. If we're doing anything. So yeah, she's going in for like, is it medical assistant, something like that, where she'll be able to draw blood, and you know, if she works like in a doctor's office, she'd be taking your weight and your blood pressure and all that. Because she works in a factory and it's not job security. They're always shutting down. Due to them not having money. The company not. What you doing, Justin? With what? Oh, we hate those hooks. I'm doing a video. I'll show you when I'm done. Much time? 47 minutes? Really? That's all I've done in 47 minutes? I didn't talk about too much. I don't know what to say. That's the problem. I don't know what to say because it seems we have a situation with someone, so I hate being copied. Let's just say that. I know. This is a boring video, I know. Some of you probably quit watching a long time ago. Oh, just give me some ideas of what to talk about. It's dinner time. So I bought deli meat. I bought ham off the bone and a pound of turkey breast and a pound of provolone cheese. And what else? Oh, and I bought half a pound of ham salad. So it's gonna cool off. So Wednesday I'll probably end up cooking. I don't know though. I think Dylan and I are going grocery shopping Wednesday. So might just end up getting sushi. Made a mess. Okay, I'm gonna call this for today, and maybe I'll do part 2 tomorrow till it's done. I'll have to start watching Jennifer's to see how she did. That's it for today. Sorry I didn't have much to say. I never know what to say anymore. That's it. And like I said, this is the book Curious Creatures by Millie Murata. So, yep. I will talk to you all later. You have a great day. Bye-bye.